Hello and welcome to Rivaled episode 31. I hope you guys had a great holiday season. Merry late Christmas. Yeah, Jake's still rocking the Christmas tree. He's probably one of those people to have it up in July still.
No,
But yeah, so that's Jake. I'm Bo. Jake, what you got planned for us today? I know you kind of mapped out this show. What
I
are we
did.
doing first?
This NFL Week 16 is crazy. We had games yesterday. We have 3 games tonight, and then we finish off tomorrow with a bunch of games and a couple. Could have a couple hot takes in there. We'll see it. First, I want to start off. Alvin Kamara have a Christmas, man. 6 touchdowns, like 153 yards. Broke his own record for like 22 carries. Bo, first and foremost, we are going against each other in the
We
fantasy
are.
football championship.
That's crazy.
So, congratulations to you and I for making the championship. There is money on the line, so
There is. So it'll be interesting this
it
episode of
will.
Rivaled.
It
And then
will.
Jake's got Kamara on his squad.
I do.
But I have Mike Evans, and Evans kind of made up for it. So if one of my boys like
Russell Gage, he doesn't show up tomorrow.
yeah, right. Or maybe Jason Sanders tonight, my kicker, will have like 100 points.
No,
TB12 had a good game for me too, 30. So
it'll be a
I
close
forget
game.
who my other running back is.
I'm not.
I've cooked. I have a rotation, man. I have so many. I've probably started more lineups than any other squad.
Oh, I don't know.
That's why I'm first.
I don't know. About
Anyway,
that.
all right, man.
But yeah, first and foremost, Vikings at Saints. Saints just dogged on the Vikings 52-33. The head coach of the Vikings did not hold back whatsoever. I don't know if you saw that report.
I actually didn't know.
Dude, he said by far, and I quote, one of the worst defenses I have ever coached. He did
I mean, that's
not
true.
hold back. Oh, I mean,
True.
yeah, give up 52 points on Christmas. If you're the Vikings, man, you retire. Just retire. Uh,
Everybody. I mean, that defense is old too.
oh, yeah. And starting today, the early game was the Buccaneers at Lions, 47-7. Like you said, TB12 had a good game. We got some points for you. But the one thing I want to talk about is the Lions. Do you see Matt Stafford staying in Detroit after this year?
No.
So I have a little conspiracy just running in my head. I think Cam Newton is done in New England. That's a given. I do think potentially New England could go after Jimmy Garoppolo, bring him back. And the Lions send Stafford to the 49ers.
I just don't get why people always want to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. Like that dude wins so many ball games.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all he does is
But at
win,
the
baby.
same time, right now, he's been out half the season, 3/4 of the
Yes,
season.
he has been very injury prone.
And so
So
when he's out, the team sucks.
right.
But it's when he's in that they're productive. So I don't know. We could see it. And that leads us into our next one. 49ers at Cardinals. San Francisco came out on top 20-12. However, Nick Mullins was the starter for that game.
I see CJ Bethard.
Oh, Beathard started?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't watch any of that. I could care less. I mean, I got
I watched it. Dude, Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator for San Francisco,
he's the bald guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude, he's got his defense ready to go, man. And his intensity on the sidelines is so
Do you see
why
his
can't I
Do you see his
what?
pregame ritual?
I have not. What is it?
Bro, every time he starts with like a giant meal of like pasta, he runs the bleachers for like an hour. Like that dude is
That's
just
great. Yeah, way to get
like
pumped
you
up,
said.
man. Yeah, no, I mean his defense is playing like him today, bro. They were out there ready to make some noise, and they did.
Yeah, they did. They definitely shut Kyler Murray up for this game, which is
They did.
surprising, man. Kyler and the Cardinals were so hot to start the season, and they fell off.
Yeah,
So
they're not even in control of their playoff destiny anymore. They're
no,
going to need help.
yeah. And
So,
with 2 games left, or I guess this is their 16 with 1 game left, it's very doubtful. But hey, it's football. Anything can happen.
it could happen.
So we do have one more for Saturday Night Football that hasn't started. It's about 5 minutes, 10 minutes away from starting. Dolphins at Raiders. Tua Tagovailoa against what's his name? Justin Herbert. So
What are you tripping on today, boy? Justin Herbert. You mean Mariota or Mariota?
Did I say Dolphins and Chargers, or did I say Dolphins and Raiders?
Yeah, no, it was Dolphins and Raiders. Yeah.
That's what I
So,
wrote down. What did I say? Did I say Dolphins
you
and
said
Chargers?
Herbert.
Did I say Dolphins and Chargers though?
I can't remember. We'll have to run the tape back and see.
No, let's not. Okay. Dolphins and Raiders. Tua Tagovailoa, Marcus Mariota.
Actually, they're saying Derek Carr will play. I just saw the report just about half an hour ago.
I mean, I'll still take Tua over this.
You know, man, why? Why?
I just think that they have the better team. I think the defense for the Dolphins is really good right now. They'll shut down Josh Jacobs and Henry Ruggs, Renfro. They'll shut down everybody. And Derek Carr is not looking like himself again. Like, he's not the MVP season he had a couple years ago. That could have been a fluke, just kind of like Carson Wentz. But I'm going to take Tua and the Dolphins.
Yeah, no, I disagree, bro. I got Vegas Raiders taking this one. I think it's really going to come down to coaching and scheme. And obviously, Gruden, having won a Super Bowl, is the better coach. And as long as Carr doesn't turn the ball over, I think they should be okay. I think Gruden and the defense for Oakland, for Vegas, will give Tua some trouble. You might have it's a hard time getting those reads going. I can see that. See the Raiders getting a few sacks on him today. So yeah, I got Raiders here today.
Say Cleveland Farrell, Max Crosby can make some damage.
Max Crosby, bro, he's turning into one heck of a player.
Very underrated.
Oh yeah.
That's the first one we have. I guarantee you we'll have a lot more hot takes on this one. Giants at Ravens starting Sunday football. Colt McCoy versus Lamar Jackson. I had to make sure I get it right. I gotta recheck my list.
Yeah.
Colt McCoy, Lamar Jackson. Who do you got in this one?
Oh, obviously Baltimore. I mean, the Giants, they've been in every game this year. They just haven't been able to finish. But the Ravens are hot. And I've been saying this the past few weeks on this show. Nobody want to see the Ravens in the playoffs. And the Ravens are going to continue this momentum. Hot take. Lamar is going to pass for 200 yards and rush for 100.
Lamar pass 200?
Yeah, pass for 200 yards and rush for 100. So, yeah, no, Baltimore is going to win this. I think it'll be like 31-14, something like that. And then the Giants will be eliminated from the contention to win the East.
See, I'm gonna rock with you on this one as well. I do think Baltimore takes the cake, but I think it'll be a lot closer game. I think with the Giants being on Sunday or Monday Night Football the other night against Cleveland, they really kind of saw where they were slacking. I feel like they should have hit that defense in the mouth this week in practice. I think it'll be a lot closer. I think they will contain more Lamar Jackson, but at the same time, you got to watch out for that run play action, run play option, whatever.
Right.
So I am going to take Baltimore. I don't think he'll put up the stats like you're mentioning, but however, I could see 200 yards passing maybe. I guess I could see 100 yards rushing more legitimately.
I got you.
Falcons at Chiefs. See, Chiefs right now, best record in the league, and I am stoked.
Yeah, man.
Stoked.
Santa brought you that jersey, right?
Yeah, for all the kids that are watching,
Nice.
Santa still exists.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I don't know what it is where kids think that parents bring it. Like, I just don't. I don't get it.
That's false. That's fake news, buddy. Anyway, I got the Chiefs winning this one. I think this game potentially has to be one of the highest scoring games of the season. I know they won't have Julio, but I picked up Russell Gage in fantasy, and another reason why I am in first place is because I get these gut feelings, and a lot of times my gut feeling is right. And I think Russell Gage is going to have a career day. And I think he's going to have 200 yards for 2 touchdowns. Calvin Ridley is going to have 100 yards and a touchdown. But it still will not be enough to beat the superpower Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, man, they're just too loaded offensively. Kelsey's having the greatest automatic. Knock on wood. Obviously, they have Showtime Mahomes back there. I can see this one being like 49-45, something like that. All righty. So yeah, my prediction for Falcons and Chiefs. Sorry, we had more technical difficulties on me. Anywho, Falcons and Chiefs. Like I said, this is going to be one of the highest scoring games of the NFL season. The Chiefs, I mean, they have so many weapons offensively. Kelsey's having the greatest year of any tight end ever. Hill, fastest man in the NFL. Showtime Mahomes. Frank Clark made the Pro Bowl on defense, but the Falcons have some weapons offensively too. Julio Jones is out, but obviously Matty Ice, the former MVP. And I think Russell Gage is going to have a big day. Just a gut feeling. Same with Calvin Ridley. I can see it being 49-45 Kansas City. What about you?
I don't think it'll be that high scoring, but let me ask you this. Who do you think shows up on defense? If it's going to be an offensive game, who's going to get that last stop at the end?
Oh, Chiefs.
No. I get
which
that.
Player?
Which player?
Chris Jones.
Really? See, I think it'll be more of a secondary player. I think either Daniel Sorensen, Tyrann Mathieu.
That's what I was thinking Story too.
Yeah, he's a baller. But I'm going to go with KC in this one. I do think it'll be quite a blowout. However, if the Falcons do get that lead, I'm not scared.
Bye.
I'm not scared.
It's a Falcons tradition.
Hey, you got to keep up with it. Browns and Jets. See, Jets have the number 2 overall pick right now with that miraculous win last week against the Rams. Browns and Jets, man. What do you got in this one?
The Cleveland Browns have had a COVID issue today. Jarvis Landry is out. Donovan Peoples-Jones is out.
Rashid Higgins.
Yeah. And another big player defensively, I forget his name. So I originally wrote down Browns, but knowing what I know now, I have to change my pick to the New York Jets. I mean, they beat a very good Los Angeles Rams football team last week. I mean, if the Browns had their regular players, they would destroy the Jets. But the Jets are coming off a high from their big win last week, and they're going to continue this momentum and this good feeling into this week, and they're going to beat the Browns this time.
I'm still going to rock with Cleveland in this one. They're going to carry that momentum that they won against New York Giants last week. They'll just beat up on another New York team. I'm going to go with the Browns in this one. I do think somebody will step up for them in place of Rashid Higgins and Jarvis Landry. Not sure who. We'll see, but I think it'll be a running game.
See a lot of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
I think you'll even see
of them out in the back or out in the slot, just taking some routes.
Kareem, he's a really good pass catcher too. He's become really good at that.
So I'm gonna go with Cleveland in this one. Bears and Jaguars. This game has a lot on the line for the Jaguars draft-wise.
And the Bears. This game has a lot for the Bears too.
Yeah. What's your prediction for this one?
I got the Chicago Bears here. I just want to know why the Jaguars are so bad, because I don't think anybody thought they were going to be this bad going into the season. But they are just awful. Every facet of the game. So the Bears are going to win this one. And now that the Cardinals lost, the Bears are now in control of their playoff destiny. Now, Mitchell Trubisky, if you're listening right now, if you can lead the Bears to a Super Bowl victory this season, I will give you a $25 gift card to Shake Shack.
I was thinking maybe like Chipotle or something like
deep dish. Shake Shack is better though. Chicago deep dish pizza. That's better. But anyway, man, so Mitchell Trubisky, he's basically getting a second chance here. They basically were like, yo, get out of here, fool. We don't want you no more. But now that Foles was hurt and Foles was kind of playing the same thing, they were like, yo, we did spend the second pick on this dude. We might as well give him another shot. And he's actually been pretty good. So if he can lead the Bears into the playoffs and possibly like an NFC championship appearance, that probably won't happen. But if it does, man, we could be seeing, maybe Mitchell Trubisky stops being a meme and maybe turns himself to a millionaire. Bears gonna win this.
I'm gonna go with the Jags in this one. I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't think the Bears will have it this game. I think this will be one of the worst career games for Mitchell Trubisky. And that's hard to do because he's had a lot of terrible career games. I think the Jaguars will show up. I think they'll get two. I'm going to go with 2 interceptions. I'll even write this down. 2 interceptions and a forced fumble. I just think the Jags will show up and tell the world why they deserve the number 1 overall pick with this win. But if they do win, that means the Jets get the number 1. So,
okay, one thing about the Jets, sorry to interrupt, but I don't get why people are celebrating or people are mad at the fact that they won. Because the goal
they
of
want
football.
Trevor Lawrence.
But here's the thing, bro. Football is about winning. The players and coaches, they win. It is the front office's job to pick well with the draft pick that they get. You know, so like even when the Cowboys are winning right now, man, I'm still not upset because I mean I love to see the Cowboys win and I trust the front office. Well, not as much as I used to, but I hope the front office can nail on those draft picks. So
I'm gonna go with the Jaguars in this one. And if I'm wrong, I'll take it. If I'm wrong, I'll take it. Chances are I'll be wrong, but hey, that's what this is about. Bengals at Texans. Bengals. The Bengals. Who dey?
Who dey?
I don't know, man. Deshaun Watson's playing not his best football. The Texans are not playing.
A pretty good year, though.
He's having a good year, but the team is not. You go off the energy of your team. And that's what I feel like has been slacking for them this year, is that they just don't have any energy. What's your game pick for this one? Bengals at Texans?
I got Houston here, but you know how Washington, before they got Westbrook, it was the Washington Bradley Beals. Well, the Texans this year are basically the Houston Deshaun Watsons and J.J. Watts. So in order for them to beat the Bengals, they're both going to have to play almost perfect, and I think they will. I think JJ will have no problem getting to whoever is playing quarterback nowadays in Cincinnati. I think there's Finley. He's back. All right, cool. And then Watson, I mean, he won't have any problem finding his receivers against secondary. I mean, he is missing Will Fuller and some other guys, but I think he'll be able to work with what he's got, and they'll be able to just beat him.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals. They're gonna win 2 in a row. They beat the Steelers last week. Thank God.
They did.
Last week, I think they will take that momentum of beating as of last week, the number 2 seed, which I still think they're the number 2 seed. I still think that they will take that momentum, beat the Texans. Texans will play themselves. I do think Deshaun Watson will have trouble. The secondary isn't the best for Cincinnati, but I think they get the job done. I'm gonna go with Finley taking another dub in this one. You're gonna be like Jameis Winston and eat a W. Colts at Steelers. This game is a lot on the line for both teams. I don't know if you saw this, but the Nick Salerno dude commented on my Facebook thing again, talking about, but you're a Saints fan. I was like, no, I'm not, dude. I'm born and raised in KC. I just like football. I like winning football. Y'all had the easiest cakewalk 11-0 schedule, and you have lost to some bad teams. I'm going to rub it in your face. If it hurts, cry. Like, it doesn't matter. So I will go ahead and take the first pick in this one. I'm going with the Colts. I think that the Steelers lose 4 in a row. I think – hear me out on this one. I think it'll be a tie for – no, I take it back. I think it will I think the Browns win that division, and I think the Steelers drop to a wild card, which has so much to do with next week.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Colts in this one. However, I do think Phillip Rivers will get hurt. I don't know. I just have this feeling he's going to have an injury, and Jacoby Brissett is going to take over and just dominate that secondary. So that's my pick. I'm going to take the Colts.
Bold. Yeah, man, no, I agree. I got the Colts too. Big Ben, he started off hot. The whole Steelers basically they started off hot, but especially Big Ben. I mean, he's been struggling lately. Juju, he's been I love Juju, but he has been a big distraction for the team the past few weeks with him doing his little ballroom dances or whatever they're called on his on the other team's logo, which is definitely giving them motivation. That's why Von Bell rock this world on a Monday night. But yeah, the Colts defense, bro, they're too much to handle. They are too much to handle. Darius Leonard, Malik Hooker, Rock Ya-Sin, Xavier Rhodes, Forrest Buckner. They're all, yeah.
Justin Houston, former Chief.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's kind of like the Chiefs' offense where there's just so many stars. It's like, oh wow, he plays for him.
I feel like that's the Colts defense.
Right? Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, Colts defense, bro. I think it'll be like 17-14.
It'll
Kind
be
of like
close.
a fun little defensive battle.
It'll be close.
Yeah.
I think the two best defenses right now are the Colts and the Dolphins, and the Dolphins don't get enough credit. I mean, they played the Chiefs really well last 2 weeks ago. Xavier Howard had an interception, 2 interceptions. I don't remember.
He is an interception machine.
Yeah,
dude.
so I think
ever since he's gotten to the league, he's like a ball magnet out there.
I think Miami's defense is very, very underrated, and I think the Colts' defense is overlooked. They don't go into that thinking, oh, this is a easy win. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Panthers at Washington. Teddy Two Gloves Bridgewater versus – it's not Dwayne Haskins because he's
Smith.
Yeah, I'll say Haskins is out. So it's going to be Alex Smith in this one. What do you got?
I got the Carolina Panthers here. I think the Panthers are still a pretty good team. Matt Rule, he's been able to do a lot of cool things with that offense. And Robbie Anderson, he's really shown up this year. I think he's going to have a big day. I think that they're going to be able to manage or contain Washington's pass rush, which has just been on a tear the last 5 weeks. I think they're going to be able to contain it. I feel like Matt Rule and his coaching staff really took the team into a dive deep into the film. So they're going to be able to expect what's coming. And Teddy Two Gloves is going to be able to maybe switch the protections a little bit, make sure he has enough time to dump it off to McCaffrey if he's playing, or Mike Davis if he's playing, or get it out, throw it deep to Curtis Samuel. I think Carolina's got this one. I really do.
Okay. Let me ask you this. 2015, who was the coach of the Broncos?
Gary Kubiak. Gary Kubiak.
Who am I thinking of? He went to the Bears shortly after.
John Fox.
Thank you. John Fox. Yeah. Okay. So, 2000 Super Bowl 50. It's 2015, right?
Yeah.
Ron Rivera and the Panthers, John Fox and Broncos.
It was actually Kubiak coaching that game, homie.
Was John Fox
John Fox got fired. John Fox got fired the year before. He was head coach, and then
I'm not tripping entirely. So okay.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Gary Kubiak. Do you think if Matt Rule was the coach 2015 for the Panthers, do you think they would have won that Super Bowl? If he had that team in 2015?
Mm-hmm. I don't, just because he's going up against Peyton Manning, and I feel like Matt Rule, he's very football smart too, but Peyton Manning is arguably the smartest football person ever. So I'd still give it to Peyton Manning, and maybe he would have told Cam Newton to dive on that fumble, and then maybe they would have won. But who's to say?
That's the big old question of that game. Okay, I'm gonna go with Washington in this one. I think Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin is just gonna ball out his game.
McLaurin is actually doubtful. He hurt himself in practice.
They need him for the
they do
playoffs. So I'm gonna say that he's gonna be upgraded to active.
Okay, be limited, kind of like Kittle was today.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, I do think he scores a touchdown in the red zone, though.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Washington in this one. I think with Alex Smith being the veteran, he knows more defenses. He can read defenses better than Teddy can, I imagine. I'm going to go with Washington in this one, just that veteran presence right now.
And just to add, Smith is actually questionable, but he is expected to play.
Who's third string then? Who was it?
Haskins. Kyle Allen, his ankle went the wrong way earlier this year, so he's out.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So Haskins, he and his strippers are next in line.
Oh man. All right, now I can bring up Justin Herbert. Broncos at Chargers.
Yes, your boy.
Broncos at Chargers, man. Man, this will be a tough game. Not a lot on the line for either one of them.
Pride, development. Drew Lock showing that he is the bro. He's not.
Yeah.
Respect, but who you got? Chargers or Broncos?
I'm gonna take the Chargers in this one. I still think Drew Lock doesn't have it all there yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not there in the next 2-3 years.
I'd be shocked if he was there next year. This dude cannot take care of the football, and it bugs the heck out of me. Anywho, but I got the Chargers winning this one. Herbert, I mean, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. He has.
That's a hot take.
How is that a hot take? Look at the stats, though. That's just a fact.
Bro. Justin Jefferson, bro.
You're really going to give it to a receiver over a quarterback?
Yes.
Herbert. You said it yourself. It's a quarterback's league.
It is Herbert for the MVP.
Herbert, bro, he might even be a star now. That dude is awesome. He reminds me of like Matthew Stafford a little bit, but he's good, bro. Hopefully Austin Eckler will go off. I'll need that for my fantasy squad.
I hope he gets injured for a quarter.
But yeah, bro. I mean, I got the Chargers winning this one.
I got a potential trade.
Okay.
I'm not saying a sign and trade, but maybe cut ties with Drew Lock and trade for Carson Wentz.
I could see that. I mean, he is 6'5", and John Elway tends to gravitate towards taller quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. That's just there.
Yeah.
I see you're wearing your Cowboys. You ready for this one?
Eagles and Cowboys, baby. This is our Super Bowl.
I know
the playoffs.
I know it is. Are you on Cowboys?
Oh, of course. The Dallas Cowboys, we have to remember, sure that the 49ers are banged up. Sure, they're not the same team, but they're the defending NFC champions, and the Dallas Cowboys beat them last week.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys played pretty well. And we also just saw the 49ers shut down one of the most explosive offenses in the league. So with that said, I really think the Dallas Cowboys are going to beat Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts maybe struggles a bit. I don't think he will, but maybe. I think the O-line is going to have a tough time taking care of Aldon Smith and D-Law, who have been pretty hot the past few weeks. Neville Gallimore, defensive tackle, our third-round pick. Donovan Wilson, safety, probably going to be a starter next year. He has filled in for injury replacements and has actually done a lot better than the replacements. I really think Dallas is going to win this because I swear, if I have to watch us lose to the freaking Eagles again, I am not going to be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles in this one. Sorry.
Why? What do the Eagles have to offer? Why?
Nothing.
Exactly.
But I just think Jalen Hurts will be better. I don't have faith in Andy Dalton, and neither do you.
I don't have any faith in Andy Dalton whatsoever.
I'm just saying.
I have faith in CeeDee Lamb.
I think CeeDee Lamb has more faith in Andy Dalton than any of us do. Even reporters, professionally. I'm taking the Eagles, man. I'm sorry. It's just I want to hold that grudge against you for at least whatever. I'm going to get it. But I will say this. I'll make a deal with you. I will write this down.
Okay.
If the Cowboys win, I will buy a hat.
Okay. Easy.
Because I just want the Eagles to win. Now that I said that, chances are that they're going to play like – you can fill in the blank.
Play like the Jets. Play like the Jaguars.
I'm going with the Eagles. Rams at Seahawks. This is the game of the week. I don't see it. Rams at Seahawks. Seahawks are coming off a so-so win. Rams came off the Jets win.
Eek.
Yeah, it was
That's tough.
So who do you got in this one?
I'll take the LA Rams here. I mean, they're probably really mad about last week, and they're going to take that anger out on some Hawks, and we'll be able to use that to their advantage. And Sean McVay and the coaching staff will help them put their negative energy from last week into something positive, and that positive energy will lead to a victory against their division opponent, a big victory too, because I mean this game could really decide who wins the division and who's a wild card. So I think LA baby.
I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. I don't think the Seahawks will get it done. I think DK Metcalf will have a terrible game, just a terrible game. I don't know why, but I think the Rams defense is solid. I think they will contain Russell Wilson better than anybody that they've played this year.
Rams are great pass defense.
Aaron Donald will just ball out this game.
He always does. He's Aaron Donald.
I mean, yeah. Sunday Night Football, Titans at Packers. So this one may come to a surprise for you. I'm going with the Titans.
Makes sense.
I only say that because the Packers don't really have a good run defense. It's there, but I feel like they're more of a pass defense.
They are.
So I'm going to go with the Titans in this one. I think Derrick Henry will just run all over, give me some fantasy points, maybe show up Alvin Kamara and get the 6-7 tutties. We'll see.
Oh, gosh.
I'll say if he gets like 3 touchdowns, it might be over for you, brother. I'm sorry.
I hope not, man. Mike Evans showed up for me. But anyway, going back to this game, Packers and Titans. I was about to choose the Titans because the Packers have not played well against winning teams this year. But I'll take the Green Bay Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Devontae Adams is Devontae Adams. Aaron Jones is Aaron Jones. Jaree Alexander is Jaree Alexander. I mean, Mason Crosby is Mason Crosby. I mean, I really don't have to say much.
Who's their launch?
Oh, I don't know. I actually have a lot of them memorized, but I don't know theirs. David Bakhtiari. Bakhtiari. Is he out still?
Yeah.
Well, he'll come. Their own line has good.
I think he's injured. I don't know what he is, but he's injured right now.
Yeah. Anywho, Packers win this one Sunday night.
Okay. Moving on to Monday night game. The Bills have already clinched the AFC East. This is just for momentum, getting.
It's also for seeding too.
Out of 2 or 3, right?
Right, because I mean, think about it. Do you want to be playing the Chiefs in the divisional round or the conference championship?
Championship for sure.
Exactly. See, so they're going to try to go for the 2.
Bills at Patriots. What do you got?
I got Patriots, man.
Who?
I got Patriots. Seriously. Sorry.
Why?
Bill Belichick.
Oh God.
Let me put this out. I don't know why I got gum in the middle of our podcast. Anywho, Bill Belichick is truly, he's not a mastermind, but he's pretty good. And I think that the Patriots are due for a win. I don't see the Patriots going under 500. So I see, bro, it's the freaking Patriots. They've been dominating for years. They're not going under 500 this year. And they're going to beat the Bills. They're going to beat the Bills. Bills, I mean, they're a young team. I mean, they've had a few good wins the past couple weeks. They might be a little too high, thinking that they're all this and that. So I think the Patriots might catch them napping, and I got the Patriots winning this one.
Did you smoke before we hopped on, or
only the Lord's word, baby?
The Patriots. Oh no, they're going under 500. They're going under 500. Bills will win this one, no question. Easy win. Going for seeding, like you said. Bills win. I'm gonna say 35-17.
Oh no.
Yes. Cam Newton's going to throw an interception. He's going to run and get hurt. He's going to fumble. He's going to play like Deshaun Watson and Sam Darnold combined this week. I'm sorry.
I got Patriots 21-17.
No way.
Yes.
No way. Oh my God. Okay, so let me just go over this real quick. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games different. Okay, I like that.
Someone's going to have a good week and someone's going to have a bad week.
Someone's gonna have a terrible week. Oh man. Well, man, best of luck. This is fantasy championship for us. No matter what, it's always a pleasure and fun to play fantasy. But rivaled, that is all we have this week. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, your family, whoever, your cat and dog. We do not care. But
also, if you want to be a sponsor, go to the Instagram at Rivaled Sports Talk. Click the link to email, and then one of us will email you back, and we'll talk details.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Also, I hope you guys had a great Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Sorry we just getting this out at December 26th, but that's a little miscommunication. But we're getting there. We have some family stuff to going on, you know?
Right.
But rivaled, we love you.